just wanted to do a little video, quick video on our chickens, our girls, and lots of boys. So our boys will be going in a pot or to feed our dogs. That's a part of the permaculture cycle. Everything on this farm feeds everything. If it doesn't have a job, it doesn't come on the farm, except for the horse. That is a pure indulgent if one day when we get one. So our chicken yard, there's the girls there. Our chicken yard started with just a temp electric fence, and our girls get locked up every night. But the way that we want to feed our chickens is to have a heavy compost. So we get local scraps from the local IGA. I've got a few people that get local scraps. Any weeds that I pick out of the garden, any grass clippings that I pull out, because at the moment we've got patches of grass and wheat and weeds and things like that, like this patch here. So we put patches of vegetables, clippings, weeds, all that sort of stuff around the chook pen, and the girls scrape it, scratch it, move it, poo in it, do what they need to do. And then so another thing that we put into this is my daughter Liddy. She's usually firmly attached to me wherever I go and whenever I'm doing something. So another thing that we do is we've got goats in pens at the moment until we get their fencing up, and they're getting wheat and hay, which was cropped off our farm when we bought it. So they get the hay, and when they break the hay down from their hay rings, I go in with a shovel, pull it out so that they've got a clean yard, and I put it into the chicken pen. So that breaks down, and then what we'll do eventually when this gets broken down enough, it'll go onto my garden beds. I'll do another video of all the good wheat and grass that I've been growing when I put on my garden beds, because it wasn't broken down. But at the moment it's in the chook yard, breaking down. There's another pile of food scraps. It all goes in. Another thing, so because our land has nothing on it, it's all trying to create that biodiversity. We're trying to bring the worms up, which it's really working. I came in here the other day, I've got some olive trees in here, a locust tree. I scratched the surface up for the girls, and there was worms in there, which is really good. So what we're doing is working. Don't be a pig. That'll break down, goes in things. So if this got too much, which it's not because it's quite a large yard, if this got too much for this area, I would come in, shovel it out, and I'd put it straight into our compost. I'll do another video on our compost pile that's got hay, chook bedding and things in it, which is another thing that I'm breaking down. So at the end of the day, what will happen with that is our chickens will get fed off a compost pile. They'll get worms, and that's what they'll get, and that's what they'll eat. They are the best workhorses. Their eggs are they're so much different to even free-range eggs that you buy at the shops. Completely different. So that's where we started, that's where we're going. At the moment we feed them. There's a couple of local mills in the area. So at the moment we are feeding them. I soak a free-range chicken pellet, which has got sunflower seeds, wheat, barley, and a few other minerals and things like that in them. I soak that and give that. I find that they eat the soaked better than the dry. Don't know why, but they do. But I am going to look at making my own pellets. So I just thought I'd do a quick video on the chicken pen and the chicken yard. Our chickens that we've got a few variety. We've got some given to us, some for free. I bought some that were older layers from a free-range chicken farm, so that they can live out their days here. They don't have to produce high quantities of eggs for us. If they produced one every second day for us, that would be fine. They've got a good life. It's still better than buying eggs from the shop. And we've got happy chickens. We've also got some silkies, which is probably a little bit of an impulse buy. They're cute. I think we've got 3 roosters and 3 hens. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with them just yet. They're not an eating bird. I know that they're very good at sitting on eggs if we need to. So the girls will have a home. We'll keep one of the silky boys, but the 2 other boys, we've got to figure out what we're going to do with them. And yeah, so that was just a little quick video to show you what we're doing. I've got Instagram and Facebook called Got Kahunas. We are in rural Victoria. We live in a small town called Kahuna, and there was a bit of a pun behind Got Kahunas. We moved up to our farm in the middle of a lockdown while I was pregnant. I was about 30 weeks pregnant with Liddy. So the pun behind the name Got Kahunas is, have you got the balls to do it? So, and that's a bit of a motto on how Tim and I work and we operate. And yeah, so I hope you like this video and hope you keep following. See ya!